As Bo Nix and the offense stumbled on prime time, the defense put on a clinic, giving the Broncos an ugly but huge win over the Raiders. Hey Broncos Country, I'm Lori Lattimore-Volkman, and this is The Roundup. With a stuttering 10-7 victory on Thursday Night Football, just 4 days after the Broncos squeaked by the Texans in another fourth quarter comeback, Denver improved to 8-2 overall, best in the AFC West. You'd never know it by the national reaction to the win.
We have to start by how this game left us. Broken. This game was so bad.
How bad was it?
The Broncos and the Raiders each had 10 first downs and 11 penalties. It's the second game since at least 1950, according to NFL Network research, in which both teams had more penalties than first downs.
This game is just a little bit better than the ass cheeks game that was last night on Amazon Prime. Now, this is 3 weeks in a row, couple blowouts, blowout, and now another Thursday night football game where it's one score game. And congrats to the Raiders covering a good football team.
Great football team.
Good football team. They kept that thing close, you know.
It's no secret that it's Vance Joseph's defense that's keeping the Broncos in first place. A defense that sacked Geno Smith 6 times, got an interception, second one from Dondre Tillman, the big old linebacker, forced a fumble, and blocked a punt.
And they get to it. It is a sack fest. Man, it was a pack of orange jerseys. They block it. The ball's now sucked and intercepted. Dondre Tillman on the rebound. The big man is still loose. The Broncos continue to find ways to do it.
If Denver was your fantasy defense, like it is mine, you had a great night.
I mean, it was good that everybody was contributing. You know, we all do a good job rushing the passer and just, you know, even the DBs blitzing and stuff. So
there's some games that are better than the others where, you know, offense might score 40, 50, and for us it doesn't matter. As long as we got 0-0 and we have a chance to, like, do our part defensively, we're going to do it.
It really is special, and, you know, it's just there's so much that goes into it. Obviously, everybody sees the sacks that happen on, you know, on game days, but, I mean, just the work that we put in throughout the week, it really is special, and it's no surprise that, you know, the stuff that happens on, you know, game day.
It's good, you know, and I appreciate these guys. They make me better. We make each other better. We're playing together well. We just got to keep doing it.
And fun fact, this defense leads the entire NFL in total number of sacks with 46. And that's just 10 games. That is almost 5 sacks a game. Damn, what a defense. And you know these guys are counting those numbers too. Even maybe a little competition.
Is it really a competition between all you guys to see who gets more?
Not all of us, just me and Coop. That's the only competition there is right there.
And who won that tonight?
I think I won tonight. Yeah. He's been having the upper leg on me these last couple weeks, but
you know, we definitely in a real competition. He kind of got me today a little bit. You know, he's getting up in the charts and stuff, but you know, we make it fun. You know, that's my brother always, and yeah, I'm just so happy for him and the career he's having, the year he's having, and yeah, he's only going to keep going up.
And even though the defense has had to win the game for the Broncos more often than not, the players don't look at it that way. It's a team game, so it's a team win.
I mean, that's what's good about having a great defense like that. You know, we might sleep up on offense, but we got the confidence in our defense. Like, we come to the sideline and be like, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get the ball back. Next thing you know, we turn around, it's third down, they call them punt block return. So having a great defense like that, I mean, it helps you a little bit, but at the same time, you don't want to lean on them too much.
Still, no one is more thankful for that defense than quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, we just have a tough and resilient football team. We find ways to win. Usually right now it's the defense leading the charge. They just continue to get us the ball back. A bunch of sacks tonight, you know, a few that were in field goal range that knocked them out. And you'll win a lot of games with the defense playing like that. Got to do better. At some point, 10 points ain't going to be enough. We got to score more.
I have an idea on how to do that. Hey, Sean Payton, run the frickin' ball. Dobbins is averaging more than 5 yards a carry. So when it's 3rd and 1 and you need a first down because you have to score, that is not the time for a trick play with Courtland Sutton. Just run it 1 yard. He'll get 5. It'll be great. Dobbins is out next week. RJ Harvey is more than capable. Just run the ball. And the Broncos could have been forgiven for being a little off because it was their second game in 5 days and their 10th game in 39, which is a lot. But now Denver has a mini bye before hosting the Chiefs, and no excuses. First on the agenda, stop the stupid penalties.
Obviously there's too many negative plays. We had a couple turnovers. That was tonight. But over the last stretch of things, when we get in lulls offensively, it doesn't really seem like it's not like we're taking sacks. It's not like we're turning the ball over at alarming rates. It's not like we're having huge negative plays. We're just not capitalizing on what we need to do.
Denver is the most penalized team in the NFL, but they can't beat the Chiefs if they get in their own way.
There's one or two a game that get called you look at, and I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with that. But that being said, there's a sum total, and certainly it has to be a point of emphasis.
Next on the agenda, helping Bo Nix slow down. The QB is great at avoiding sacks, but his happy feet are affecting his accuracy. And against the Chiefs, completed passes will be a must. Regardless of how ugly these past Broncos wins have been, or really how ugly they've been most of the season, players know style's not important, just the dubs.
A close 10-7 is boring. Nobody wants to watch a 10-7 game, obviously, but for us, a win is a win.
At the end of the day, we came out with a dub, 8-2, best record in the NFL right now, so we're pretty happy.
So when the Chiefs come to town, Broncos Country is expecting dominant defense and more than competent offense, or the boos will come loud and proud.
Well, I've been booed before and I'll be booed again, so not going to be the last time. It's obviously unfortunate. You don't want your own fans booing you, but, it's part of it.
And Nix knows what he has to do to avoid those boos.
And, between penalties and just some sluggish football, we're just not playing very good. And starts with me, I got to be better, and then the rest of the guys will follow along. But we got to find some juice somewhere. We got to find something, and especially against a good defense like that, there's plays to be had. We just got to find them.
And finding them against the Chiefs will be a must.
Going against Patrick, obviously, how you rush him is important. How you cover is important. But the second part is, just keep chasing him and keep plastering on the back end. Because those plays they've made over the years, him and Kelsey especially, has been hard on defenses. So it's a true challenge.
I think we've seen from Bo, there have been, games where we've struggled offensively early, and then, all of a sudden he finds a way to turn it on and, do what we have to do in the fourth quarter or the second half or whenever we need it. Whatever we need to win a game, he finds a way. So he's resilient that way.
Then you get the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a team that has won the division the last 9 years. You sit atop the AFC West right now. How do you ensure you stay there?
Yeah, obviously, if you want to win the West, it goes through Kansas City, respectfully, man. They've done a great job over there for multiple years now. So, if we want to win the West, we got to go beat them. So it's going to be a good one for sure.
Go Broncos. Denver cannot shoot itself in the foot when it takes on the Chiefs. No, that is a terrible line. But this season, his happy feet have kept him. But his happy feet have prevented him from having great accuracy this season. No. But his happy feet have affected his accuracy. And it's been a problem on the... Nope. All right, I think that's good. Thank you.